Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, cats, snakes, chickens, ducks, everything in between. It's your motherfucking boy Max, and I am joined by the old-fashioned Nicky Three Legs. Nick, say what's up to the people.
What's good?
Alrighty, boys and girls. So, today we have no plan because we're just fucking shitters like that.
We ought not be organized.
Yeah, we ought never be organized.
Never be organized.
So I have some a few notes that I've taken down. I think this is just going to be like a dick around kind of chill episode. So I actually want to start with this because I want to talk about the gym, El Gimnasio. So Nick, why don't you lay out where you're at with exercise and all that, and then I'll kind of talk about it a little bit because this kind of started in New Hampshire and we just did the New Hampshire episode. We were talking about it, so like,
Yeah.
it's kind of, you know what I'm saying?
So, I'm not sure what it was. I guess the change in perspective got us kind of motivated to get back in shape, trying to feel better about ourselves, look better, all that jazz. I am trying to run at least 3 times a week, and I just bought a row machine, so pretty much whenever I'm sitting at home watching TV or whatever, I'm on that, just rowing away. It's definitely been, I can feel it in my arms and legs a ton, even some in my back.
Nice.
Your camera just went away for a second.
Yeah, it just fucked up. Yeah, that's why you're the producer and I'm not. So this is kind of cool too because like Nick and I were talking a little bit when we were in New Hampshire, and I just got talking. I was like, man, I've been wanting to go back to the gym for a while. Like gyms have been open here where we're at in Maryland. I'm just like, man, like I want to go back, but like I don't know. I just like felt fucked up about it, and I don't know. We were talking because you know you're fucking driving 9 hours or 8.5 hours because this motherfucker be speeding like a motherfucker while we got shit in the car, both ways. But we had a lot of time to talk and shit, and we were just talking. I don't remember how it came up exactly, but we were just talking like, oh yeah, I'd like to get back in the gym. So like after that trip, I was like motivated. I was like, fuck it, like I'm the only person who's gonna get my ass back in the gym, and like I'll go when I'm ready, you know. But I just kind of talked with my therapist afterwards, and I was like, I'm going back to the gym. Fuck it. So, anyways, I started going back to the gym, lifting that is. So I'm pretty consistently lifting again. Saturdays and Sundays are my best days to lift because I can like take a whole bunch of pre-workout and fucking like just grind it out for like an hour and a half, and listen to like death metal and shit. So I just want to talk a little bit about that because, you know, and I'm sure Nick will agree, but for me personally, like I felt like once I got back in the swing of things, like the first 2 times were like really tough. I was like, I gotta go. Like I just like had to force myself to go. I was like, fuck it, I'm going. I'm showing up. I don't care if I do a bullshit workout. I'm showing up, I'm doing a workout, and I'm leaving. It is what it is. I can leave whenever the fuck I want. And it like sucked ass kind of. And I like exercising. Like I really enjoy it, but I just like didn't want to be there. And it's like a lot of people and you have to wear a mask. And I'm like sweating profusely and I had this mask on. And it just was not it. And then like the second time I was like, this fucking sucks. I was like, fuck this gym. So I got like a bullshit workout in and dipped. And then like after that, I think it was a Saturday was the next time I went. It was like 2 Saturdays ago or a Saturday ago. I don't remember. No, it wasn't last Saturday. It was like 2 Saturdays ago. And well, anyways, I get in there and I'm tearing it up. And I just remember like halfway through my set of bench, I was like, yeah, I'm back. Like this is just what I needed. You know what I mean? For the endorphins and the sort of mental the sanity, I should say, that goes with lifting weights again. So that was fucking rad. And like I've been sleeping a little bit better and my mood has been a lot better too. Because I'm like an angry motherfucker. So like going in like pushing and pulling things that are heavy like just does something for me on like a caveman level, you know what I'm saying? Like on a spiritual sort of like primal, I think is the word I'm looking for, like a primal level. I think it's just the exertion of force. Since I work in an office is like super required because, you know, I have kind of a physical job. Like I've been picking up parts and like car doors and shit like that, but that's like not, you know, my whole job. But I am spending a lot of time sitting down. So I think that's something I needed, but I think it's dope because I've been talking about, we have been talking about how we've been getting our asses handed to us in some of these episodes. And I think as the weather starts to turn, the days start to get longer. As you can probably see, it's fucking light outside still, and we're recording. It's like 6:30 right now, so that's fucking
as you can see in my green screen, all of the light.
Yeah, exactly. He's coming to you live from the Top Keck studio. You know, I'm on my home setup because we're quarantining. You know, that's
So social distancing, all that jazz.
Social distancing, all that. Yeah, the CDC guidelines. Yeah, suck me off. So yeah, but I don't know. I thought that was like really cool because I'm here to report, like, you know, again, if you're going through it right now, like a lot of us are, and it does begin to improve. Especially when
2020 was nothing but L's.
2020 was a fat ass L, bro. It was just one big L, just a big fucking capital L. And now we are fucking. We're picking up some momentum. You know what I mean?
We're ready to fuck.
Like... Yeah, we're just ready to fuck. We're just ready to empty our nuts. Hey, speaking of fucking, what's her name? Well, the Discord one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know who you are. You're a fucking dime, okay?
Okay.
And Nick and I are simping. I said what I fucking said. He's uncomfortable right now, but hey, I said what I said. Both of us are simping.
She is a dime and a half for sure.
Nicholas, this girl is a 12. Bro,
easy 12.
Nick just wants to wife her because she's based.
She's super based, and I love it.
And
I'm
Nick
all
is
about
looking
it.
for a trad wife. He doesn't want to admit it though. He wants to have a bunch of kids and shit. He just doesn't admit it though.
No.
Anyways, so yeah, that was your weekly simping. That is now mandated until she rejects both of us.
Oh boy.
And probably will continue after that because I'm a dickhead. All right. Anyways, gym stuff. That's fucking sick. Do you think that your mood and your sort of mental state has improved because of exercise, or because you've been hitting the grind hard too?
Yeah, I definitely have felt a lot different. I've been having a lot of weird dreams lately. I'm not sure. That's probably not related, but I have been.
Could be the meds.
Could be the meds. Yeah. I have been in a pretty deep sleep and being able to get outside in the sun and everything. My doctor last time I was there said I had a vitamin D deficiency, which overall affects your mood and your mannerisms, all kinds of shit. So I'm taking a vitamin D supplement. I'm outside fucking all the time right now. Between work, where I was outside digging by myself for 8 hours today, or on the bike.
Yup. Why don't you talk about that a little bit?
Been rocking that new fucking bike, 2019 Indian FTR race replica. Yes, I'll put it on the screen somewhere. Yeah. It is a fucking piece. I love it. I'm still doing the break-in for it, but even so far, I love it. Can't get enough. Its fucking handling's fantastic. It just sticks to the road. It's fast as all fuck. Perfect bike for me. Couldn't pick a better one.
Yeah, dude, that thing. So he brought it by my apartment. That motherfucker is bad as shit, son. Let me tell you, that fucking thing goes.
Ordered. I actually just got them in the mail. I haven't opened the package yet. The mirrors for the fucking bar ends, so I can play with that. And then and it just processed is the license plate fender delete. So that'll be here in like a week or so, hopefully.
Yes, sir. He's trying to clean up when you buy a brand new bike, especially with street bikes. They do this shit and it triggers the fuck out of me. They have all this extra bullshit and it's like safety equipment or whatever, but like you can suck my dick. Like the mirrors on this bike, I love his bike. His bike's clean as shit. I'm a street bike guy. I've always been a street bike guy. His bike is like a really crazy like mix in between street bike and like your standard more like I don't know like it's like a cruiser but a street bike at the same time. It's big displacement, big brakes on it. You know what I mean? Like it's a really interesting hybrid. It's fucking sick.
So yeah, based off of a flat track bike, award-winning, fucking got like Brembo brakes on the front and back, touchscreen LCD, fucking wheelie mitigation, ABS, traction control. It's got all 9. Like
this motherfucker connects to his phone and he be controlling his music on a fucking touchscreen. Like,
yeah.
You know, I come from like middle 2000s sport bikes when they were just starting to actually get fucking fast. So like my shit is like does it read the miles per hour? You know, my GSXR, I had a GSXR 600. When I had my GSXR, it had a gear shift indicator. It would tell you what gear it was in, and that was like cutting edge. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That was like a big deal.
Like, I can't even put this shit in gear with the kickstand down. If I put the kickstand down when I'm in first or any other gear, it'll stall out.
It's it's a high tech fucking piece, and it's right up Nick's alley too. Like knowing Nick, this is like 100%. This is all him right there. So he's been fucking around with that thing a lot, and I think I think you're enjoying it quite a bit.
I am 2 days shy of a week, and I have 295 miles on it now. Got it with 2.9.
Yeah, he's been riding this because he wants to break it in. That's the thing. He wants to break it in so he can get
So
that
I
bitch
can fuck.
fucking rip. Yeah, so he's ready to fuck. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's fucking sick.
Haven't left rain mode. Got to get it play with standard and then sport mode.
Yeah, I think that thing's gonna kick you in the nuts too.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be dicks out.
Yeah, for sure. W. So Nick is progressing his timeline along nicely. So yeah, we're both we're grinding out, man. We're trying to get the projects done. Nick got his bike. You know, he got his truck in December. Was it December you got your truck?
Yeah, December 1st. I got the 150.
Yeah, so he has he's got a basically new truck and a brand new bike. So he's balling out right now. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, you know, I'm getting ready. I'm still waiting on parts, but I'm hoping in the next 30 days I will have turbo parts for my car, which means I can go fucking fast as fuck, boy.
And then we both be going fast as fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna be dogging his shit in an all-wheel drive car on the highway. It's gonna be embarrassing, but we'll just I have GoPros for that. We'll slam that footage in one of the episodes later.
That'll be in something.
Yeah, that'll for sure, 100%. But yeah, I'm trying to get my car done. I also decided today too, and I texted Nick about this. One of the body guys I work with, Greg. Shout out to Greg if you're listening to this. Greg's real fucking shit stain. Real shit piece, but
Shatheed.
Yeah, real Shatheed this guy is, right? Come on back. So Greggy Poo, right? He let me know that because Greg has had dogs his whole life. And he let me know that his neighbor conveniently has a female Labrador Retriever that is having puppies. And they're like a legit breeder. You know, they do all the initial shots and they do the what is it, hip dysphagia or dysplasia, whatever it is.
Yeah.
They do all that kind of testing and stuff to make sure they're like legit. And then they like let them too with their mom. They have to get like a certain age before they can. So like, they have to bond to their mom and then be a certain age before you can. Anyways, whatever. So I will be. It's pretty much locked in, but I'm going to be getting a puppy. And that's fucking sick because I've never had a dog. I'm 25 years old. I've never had a dog.
And actually, right there in Columbia, I have a friend who works at a animal hospital vet, so that'll be convenient too.
W. Nice. Yeah, that's good to know. So it's in case he like does something stupid, like eat some shit he shouldn't eat or whatever.
Yep.
So I work at a family-owned body shop, and they are huge dog people. So I had kind of broached the idea in the past, like, hey, what do you guys think about getting a dog? And the owner, who is, or the one of the owners, the mother is, I think she's 75. And she said, oh, well, if you get a dog, you can't leave them at home in your apartment in your crate. That's just cruel. You have to bring them here. And I was like, fuck yeah, like turn me up. You know what I mean? So I brought it up again. I was like, just making sure that wasn't like, I don't want to say bullshit, but like, you know what I mean? People tend to like exaggerate or whatever. So I was like, hey, like I'm thinking about actually getting a puppy. Like, would you be okay? And our whole shop, the whole office is all hardwood floors and tile. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, God forbid the dog pisses on the floor. It's like, okay, you just wipe it up. Like it's not that deep, right? And it'd be nice to like socialize the dog and like, you know, there's a lot going on at a shop, a lot of people coming in and out. I think that would be good for the dog to like get adjusted to things going on, you know? And then there's a big outback. We have probably 3 acres of open field. So on lunch breaks, I can, you know, play catch with them and, you know, all that kind of shit. So I think it'd be fucking cool.
I'm going to be putting you on to what food brands to buy and everything since I am an animal freak and worked at Petco for a while.
I say, and Nick is the animal guy, so he's got me hooked up on all the knowledge that I might need. And I also am going to do some research about like, you know, how to fucking housebreak them and all that other shit. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. because I've never had an animal. I had a bird when I was younger. We had I think it was a cockatiel. If I'm not
I
mistaken.
hate birds.
You hate birds?
Yeah.
Oh, he was
Like-
kind of cool. He would chill until my grandmother ripped his tail feathers out, and then he would bite you every time you feed him. But...
Like, it's not so much I hate birds, birds just hate me. Like, anytime I get around them, anything, they always fucking bite me. They, like, fly at me. Like, shit's not it.
Dude, that is so weird because, like, this guy is actually Ace Ventura, but, like, he'll, like, hold snakes and all kinds of other animals, you know what I mean? He's pretty much unbothered. But, like, the fact that birds hate you is hilarious because that's the only animal I have, like, a legitimate amount of experience with. And, like, birds and I'll vibe. Like, I'll put them on my shoulder and, like, you know, be bumping heads, listening to death metal with them.
If I were to go to Australia, even not during magpie season, them bitches would be after me. And for those that don't know, magpie are notorious for being assholes. You're riding your bike, they will fly down and attack your ass. You're just walking around, they will fuck you up. I think there was like actually a recorded like someone losing their eye.
Oh nah.
Yeah.
Damn. I'd be
like,
shooting them motherfuckers out of the sky.
Right. I would be fucking carrying around the sawed-off shotgun.
He's riding his bike like the Terminator with the 1887 tucked in the front part of the tank.
Exactly.
Popping those motherfuckers out of the sky. I didn't know that, though. They just fly down and attack people.
Yeah, they'll just fuck you up.
In typical Australia fashion, because everything in Australia
everything in Australia will fuck you up.
I don't get it, man.
Like, even when I worked at Petco, I hated doing the parakeet cage because they were just assholes. And not assholes to anyone but me. Like, everyone else was fine. But
birds are lit. Maybe you should get a bird, Nick.
Maybe I should never get a bird.
We'll get you like a parrot or something, you know?
I would get a red macaw if they weren't like several $100s.
I will buy you... Excuse me. I will buy you a red macaw.
And they live like 60 years.
Only if you name him Maxwell. I will buy you a red macaque.
When I worked at Petco, there was a guy, he came in. It was raining outside, so when he came in, it was like tucked in his shirt.
Nice.
Head just poking out. Parrot.
Yeah.
Like a whole ass parrot.
Yeah. And chilling with his bird.
Yeah, and it was cool. Like, he'd let it fly it over to one shelf, it'd come back, he'd like put it down and walk off, it'd go bye-bye. Like, the whole nine. It was badass. Like, that was the only bird I've ever been like, all right, that's cool as fuck.
Birds are cool animals, man. Birds are cool animals. I remember when my bird was a young bird. He was a lot cooler. You could hold him on your finger and stuff. But my grandmother, God rest her soul, was watching him one time when we were on family vacation, and she was trying to clean his cage, and she was like neurotic as fuck. And she ended up ripping some of his tail feathers out, which, if you know anything about birds, is a huge no-no.
Yeah.
For a number of reasons, but it would basically be like if someone ripped one of your ass cheeks off. So after that he was very jaded and was very standoffish.
And then that motherfucker couldn't balance, couldn't fly, nothing. Tail feathers are important.
it wasn't good. It was not a good time. And he was very mean after that. And as he got older, he kind of like, I don't want to say it like had dementia, but like it seemed like there was a neurological, like, seriously, it's funny, but it's not. But like there was like a neurological there was like this neurological decline where like he would do like the here kitty kitty and all that stuff like that, and he, like, as he got older, he would like fuck it up more and more, and I was just like, oh, that's sad.
Oh, see,
but he lived to be old as fuck, dude. Like, he was like 15 years
birds
old.
live pretty long time.
Yeah.
Like, and I couldn't get a parrot because I'd teach it to say all kinds of fucked up shit.
Oh yeah, no, this bird would talk shit to you.
it would be saying 1350 anytime it sees anyone.
Did you know?
Despite.
Oh my god, bro! What? We're getting fucking spicy already.
And Harley is doing the 1350 fucking poker run. I am no good.
Dude, I'm gonna ride as your backpack for that, just so I can go get the fucking t-shirt.
Yeah, for real.
Holy shit! I saw that and was no fucking. And like, how have they not? Whatever.
Especially because we commented on it.
Dude, I literally. You see the meme? I'm surprised I didn't get zucked for that meme.
Oh, me too.
Oh my god, dude, that was so bad. But anyways, 1350. So yeah, fuck. Birds are kind of lit animals, but I'm kind of surprised you're not a bird guy because I could see you with like a fucking parakeet or something on your shoulder. But
I mean, like, I'm an everything guy, so I'm sure I could find some that like me, but just in general, birds are not about me.
yeah, I think it's gonna be weird having a puppy.
Oh,
And
yeah,
he's
it's
just
gonna be
like
super different.
he's just like running around doing delinquent shit, and I'm taking him out to piss every hour. Like,
Yeah. And you gotta be good about training him. My sister and her boyfriend have two dogs that have them trained. It's like every 15 minutes they're taking these dogs out. It's ridiculous. Like, my dog be like, no, you can hold it until I have time to take you out.
yeah,
Like,
yep. Yeah, well, and that's the thing too is I need to look into a little bit more about the sort of psychological process that goes on there and how to properly like crate train your dog and everything. Because here's the thing, like I really genuinely despise the idea of a crate. I understand why crates are needed. I understand that it is wise to have your dog's crate trained, right? And it's a good tool to use. You don't want them to hate the crate, but it's a good tool to use to keep them because they're not going to piss where they lay. So it's a good tool to use to help them. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like,
And, like, when they're puppies, if you get a large crate, it's good to, like, section it off so it's like half, because the larger it is, the more likely they are to piss in it.
yeah, because they're gonna piss in the corner and then sleep in the other corner.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I'll do that because I have the body guy Greg is gonna be giving me a bunch of stuff. His dog just passed away. Rest in peace. But he's gonna be like, yeah, dude, I have a bunch of stuff laying around. You can have it. Like, so I was like, that's fucking sick. So I told my mom. She's excited because my mom's always wanted a dog, and my dad never let her have one. So she gets all excited for every crazy thing that happens in my life. But yeah, so that's fucking sick. I'm gonna have a little puppy, and I'm gonna keep him at work, and we're just gonna vibe out and write estimates together. And it's gonna be like easy mode because there's this girl at Enterprise that I'm trying to bang, and I'm gonna be like, oh, look at this adorable dog that I have. Come over to my house and suck me off.
Puppies are a power move.
Oh yeah, it's a fucking huge power move, and especially if I want them to be personable too, because
Yeah.
that's your excuse. Like you see a cute girl and they're like yanking that way. It's like, oh, sorry, he just wants to meet you. He's friendly. Hi. You know what I mean? So it's a nice little icebreaker to, you know.
Speaking of personable, I was stopped at a light today on the bike, and fucking
Yup.
this mom pulled up next to
Yup.
me, and like I was vibing to my music, like I was jamming. I look over in the back seat, she's got like two little girls. Fucking, they
Yup.
started waving at me. It's like,
Yeah.
hi. And I fucking revving the engine and shit. They were loving it. The mom was laughing, like fucking great. She was like a 9. She was pretty.
Really? MILF
Yeah.
Hunter Nick?
Oh yeah, MILF Hunter Nick.
We got the MILF Hunter story arc next. We got the MILF Hunter story arc where Nick's gonna start hunting MILFs. I'm fucking here for it. Yeah, man, motorcycles are a powerful thing too. Like, that was a big thing. I'll never forget one time. For some reason, in a blind confidence, like just out of nowhere, I just remember like I was riding down Route 40 one time. I think it was Route 40. So like a lot of stoplights. I'm pretty sure it's Route 40. And I was like riding this like girl. It was the middle of summer. It was fucking gorgeous. I'm riding, sun's out, fucking guns out. I'm on the bike, and there's this girl riding down the street, driving down the street in a car, like a Hyundai Sonata or some shit. And I was like riding, just minding my business. I look over. This girl was fine as fuck. And I just remember the next stoplight, I just pulled right over, shut the bike off. And I was like, hey, you're really attractive. Can I have your phone number, please? And she was just like, okay, yeah. Just like in one, I was like, oh, okay. I mean, it obviously never became anything, but yeah. Power move
Bike,
on the motorcycle.
and especially with such a unique bike, like it's definitely gonna be fucking lit.
Yeah, it's a head turner for sure. I would definitely agree with that. Nick, so this is something I want to ask you. It's very important. I need you to do something for me. Can you do something for me?
Maybe.
Okay. I need you to insult me right now.
I'm so bad at insulting people. Like,
I need you I need you to insult me right now for anything. Just roast me. Nothing's off limits.
I don't like to insult people. I'm really bad at this shit.
I can't believe that, dude. You can't roast me on the podcast. This is so bad.
I can't
You
do
just
it,
can't-
yo.
you just
Like
can't do it.
No.
Dude, how can you not insult me? You make fun of me all the time.
Not really.
Mm,
I don't say a lot of the shit that I think just because I'm not a dickhead.
I would say I probably insult you more than you insult me.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think I would say that. I think I would say that. I make fun of Nickel. I actually make fun of you a lot. I'm a dickhead to you.
But like, even on my stream when I had one of the fucking channel point things
Yeah.
be like insult, like I couldn't do it. Like couldn't come up with anything good.
I remember one time. I don't know if you remember this. This is just like I don't know why this sticks out of my head. We're playing Warzone one night. This is like a fucking hot ass minute ago, and it's probably like 6 months ago. We're playing Warzone, and you had mentioned like, oh yeah, I got this insult, and it was like insult Jake. And you like couldn't come up with anything. I was like, I'll fucking do it. I'm like roasting him live on stream. That shit was priceless.
No, yeah, like I've never been like, I don't insult people. Like I don't know why it doesn't come up. Like I'm sure I'll say something shitty about them or to them, but like I'm not gonna be like, I can't even think of anything.
Damn, that's crazy. I would think, especially doing what you do for a living too, like you would make fun of people all the time. Like you definitely have to roast people at work.
mean,
There's no way.
I definitely do, but I can usually play it off of something they did or something someone else said. Like I'm a good.
You're a good noodle.
Good noodle. I'm a supporting character.
Nick is a good noodle. That's gonna be the episode name.
Yeah.
Nick, and then like the semicolon or just Nick colon the good noodle.
The good noodle debacle, since I'm doing that with everything about
Everything's a fucking debacle with us apparently.
Yep.
Oh shit! I have a beard now too, by the way. I'm fucking hot, and it's patchy and it looks kind of shitty, but fuck it.
Yeah, I'm the king of patchy beard.
Yeah, Nick's got a little. Yeah, your shit connects a lot better than mine does, though.
It took a long time of letting it grow out to get my fucking mustache to connect to the rest.
And that's why I'm just kind of letting it grow to see what happens. Like I'm keeping it trimmed. Like
yeah,
I trim the bottom
I gotta
up
do
and
the neck.
I fucking trim the sides down a little bit. It looks a lot cleaner because I had the whole neck beard and everything. I just like went unshaven for like a week and a half, and I was like, just like fucking dog shit. And I just took my trimmers and roughed it up real quick and then shaved it under. I was like, looks clean as fuck, boy. But yeah, I have facial hair now, and I was also thinking about getting a nose ring just because.
Nose ring max.
Yeah. It's something I've thought about for like 3 years, and I've just never done it. I don't know. I think I could probably pull it off.
Like I said, I'd fuck with getting my tongue pierced again, but it causes all kinds of separate issues.
Yeah, it like fucks your gums up and shit, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I actually knew a girl, Kelly, that had one, and she had like receding gums. It was fucking weird.
Yeah, but I liked it. It was fun to sit there and fucking play with it, and then girls liked it too.
Why?
Well, I had one that had a little battery in it, and I click it on and it vibrate.
What does that do, though? Like when you're like kissing, or?
Yeah, obviously. Like, that's totally what I mean.
I tried so hard to keep a straight face there, dude. It's just not happening. It was not happening. Look at Nick. He's a fucking
thought.
He's a whore. The whore of Babylon.
I definitely was. Slutty Nick.
Yeah. Now he's a fucking trad husband.
Like when I went and picked up the Ninja from you the day I bought it, I had a buddy driving me over, and he was like, I can't remember what we were talking about. He's like, you know what? You're right. I think every time I met a girl, they or someone they knew had slept with you. I'm like, oh, didn't know it was that bad.
This motherfucker got around. I was adding up my bodies last night, and I was just like, ooh, that's an L. I was talking to Emily, actually, and I don't remember how it came up, but I was going through my bodies, and I was like, that is a lot more than I thought it was. Like, I'm not nearly as bad as Nick. I'm not trying to play it off like humble brag like I get pussy. I don't get laid like that, I promise you.
I don't anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got a little bit more like 3-4 years ago. I was getting a little bit more because I was going out partying, going to bars and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But actually it was probably about 4 years ago. But yeah, I just don't really. I'm not gonna pull any punch, pretend like I get hella pussy. But I was going through, I was like, damn, it's really that many. And yeah, and I also lived at my buddy's house forever, and that was like a party house. Like my buddy's mom lived there, but like she would take a fucking what's that shit called?
Like an
Ambien. She'd take a fucking Ambien at like 8:30 every single night without fail, and she'd have a nightcap.
Just be out.
And she'd be fucking, dude. I'll never forget one time. I swear to God, somebody who is not me. All right, let me just get this. Somebody who is not me was on a Wednesday, right? On a fucking Wednesday at like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, drinking, doing coke, right? Eating ass, whatever, just like causing a fucking ruckus. Downstairs, we had a so the kitchen was connected to a screened-in porch that had like interior carpet and like couches and shit in it. We could smoke cigarettes and shit in there, so we wanted to be there instead of like actually outside. And we were loud, so it helped muffle the sound a little bit, which was good for like the neighbors. They still hated us. And someone who isn't me did a shot of whiskey and then did a line. And as they finished doing the line, right, they came up like this and made eye contact through the glass window with their landlord and thought that they were going to be homeless after that debacle.
Was this me? Like, was I there?
Hold on. And she was holding a glass of water. She takes a sip. She turns to her left, goes back upstairs, never spoke about it again. No, didn't happen. Nothing. Ambien is some fucking wild shit, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah. So, like I said, somebody who isn't me was wilding out.
Somebody who isn't me.
Yeah. I don't even know, bro. Wilding the fuck out. Anyways.
I don't know if I told you this story, but I probably have. So, I was dating this girl for a while. You know that story. Mm-hmm. And we were at one of her friends that she went to private school with, and she hadn't seen them in forever. I think they bumped into each other or something. Mm-hmm. And it was his 21st birthday or something. I think we were 19 or 20. Mm-hmm. And so we're over there partying and everything, like just rich kid house from private school. Like everyone's fucking turned up. The parents are getting fucking turned. Like,
turn, hell yeah.
Like we started out by the pool and we moved inside, and it was getting pretty rowdy. And the mom kept like telling us we needed to keep it down. The neighbors were complaining and shit.
Yeah.
And then eventually got to the point where she is like, all right, the cops are coming. If I haven't known you since you were fucking 4, get the fuck out of my house. So like, obviously, she didn't know me from a can of paint. Like, I was like, all right, let's fucking go.
Time to go.
And my ex was taking her sweet ass time. She was like saying goodbye to people, trying to find people to say goodbye to.
Nah, bitch, we gotta go.
And like, I was clearly getting agitated, and I just fucking, I was about to leave her ass there. Like, I went out to the
shit piece. This guy is.
I went out to the car. I was fucking leaning up against the car. I was like, "Come on, let's go!" Like, my plates are here. They'll fucking know who I am regardless.
Yeah.
And I was like, "It's. There's gonna be 2 options. You're gonna sleep here, or you're gonna get the fuck in the car now."
Yeah.
And so we dipped, and she was like, "What is that about?" I was like, "She said get the fuck out of her house," and she's like, "She didn't mean us." I was like, "She didn't." She said, "If I haven't known you for like fucking 16 years, she doesn't know me." So I was getting the fuck out, and I passed the cop cars on the way out of the driveway. Like, I was pissed. I was fucking getting out of there. I was like, let's fucking go.
Dude, the cops used to show up to that house all the time. But that's the thing. Like, here's the thing, right? If you don't fucking live there, and I hear the words police or cops,
yeah,
I'm in the car, that bitch is idling.
Yeah,
you know
like and I had the fucking Escort 5-speed, so I was ready to fuck bang gears getting out of there.
This motherfucker is in the shitbird, just banging fucking second gear on the way out.
Yep, it didn't. It might have still had third gear at that point. I think it did. But
oh my god,
the third gear did go out, and so I drove it for like a year, just right in the fourth.
Just fucking falls on his face. And that's got the eco gears where they're longer than shit.
Yep.
That's funny.
And dude, its exhaust was broken right under the shifter, so it was loud as a bitch. It sounded like a big-ass truck.
There's some really good smells there, too, coming through that shift tunnel.
Yep.
Dude, so speaking of cops, like someone who isn't me also at this house,
Someone who isn't me.
would just consistently the police would show up, and for like a number of reasons. It was usually like noise complaints. It was like, we weren't like, starting any fights. Oh, I was acquitted, so I'll tell this story. So double jeopardy. Someone who isn't me. So yeah, we were just we had this like beef with these guys down the street. They're fucking losers, and we were fucking losers. So naturally, we hated each other. And we was just, we'd be up all night drinking, we'd be smoking pot, all the other bullshit, whatever, smoking cigarettes, just causing the trouble, just being fucking kids. We were fucking kids. That's all we were. And one night we got the bright idea. We were hammered, dude. Absolutely just shit tossed, And we got talking one night, and like, I don't drink anymore for a number of reasons, but specifically for the fact that like when I drink, I get to feeling myself. And the problem is, I'm a trained fighter. I can fight. So like when I get to feeling myself and I want to fight, I'm going to find someone to fucking fight. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter if you're fucking... Like, if I'm in the bar with Conor McGregor and I just want to fight someone, I might swing on him just because I know he's down to fight me. Like, I know I'm damn well I'm going to get my ass whooped, but I'm just ready for action. And anyway, so someone who isn't me and a group of guys walk down the street. And we're going down the street and we're just, like, dicking around. And this fucking kid... and his retard friends are down the street drinking too. So we're just like, okay. So like the next logical conclusion is to walk down to their basement, where they have that like glass sliding door, and bang on the fucking door and like talk shit to them. It's like 11 o'clock at night, whatever. It's late as fuck. So I just remember, someone who isn't me remembers we're banging on this fucking door. And this fucking, the one kid opens the door. The other kid, someone who isn't me is standing with their left shoulder, like, perpendicular, right? So all I see is, like, my friends and then the door. And you just see the door open. And someone comes flying out head first, like, tackles. So, like, brawl ensues, right? So, like, someone who isn't me and this group of kids beating the fuck out of these guys, just beating the brakes off of them, just fucking whooping their asses. And we're just like, all right, they'd had enough, you know what I mean? They're just kind of laying there, they're not really getting up, and it's like, we're not just gonna beat these kids into submission. So we're just like, all right, good enough. So we're like, wiping fucking blood and dirt off of our shit, and we start walking back to the house. So we go inside, right? We go inside, and there were 2 showers. And 2 of the guys jump in the showers, and me and the other guy are waiting to jump in the shower next to, get cleaned up and shit. And so we're like sitting out back, and like it's summer. We were just got fucking shirts off, and we're having cigarettes and drinking more and shit. And fucking cops go knocking on the door. So the feds get knocking on the door, and we're just like, oh fuck, So we go and answer. I was like, what do we do? And he's just like, we answered. I was like, yeah, I fucking live here. What the fuck? Suck my dick. So I walk over there. And I open the door, and there's like 3 cops just standing there with a mag light. And I was like, fellas, the light's on. You can turn that thing off. And they're just like, we're looking for my name, the guy who's behind me, and the 2 people in the showers. We're looking for these people. And I was like, okay. And he's like, we heard that there was what was the word he used? He's like, we heard there was an altercation down the street. And mind you, I'm sweating, panting. I'm covered in dirt. And I don't remember if I split my lip or my nose. I was bleeding. So, like, I'm clearly fucked up looking, right? It's 11 o'clock on a fucking weekday. And I just remember, like, I was talking to this cop, and I was like, listen, bro, you and I both know we got nothing here. I said, it's your word, it's my word. I said, Miss Insert landlord's first name is upstairs sleeping. I said, we don't want any problems. I just want to go to bed, getting ready to go to sleep soon, whatever. So, at some point we ended up getting served court papers, and it was like a whole fucking ordeal. And we were acquitted. Long story short, they sucked my dick. But yeah, if you happen to be listening out there in Podcastville, you motherfuckers know who you are, and I'll still whoop your ass. What's up, pussy? But anyways, yeah, that there was like constantly cops getting called to the house. It got to the point of where like, I'll never forget one time. One time, the door knocks and there was no like announcement, and I just remember I go to like get the door, just thinking it's like the fucking mailman or whatever.
Fuck.
And there's a cop standing there, like broad daylight, cop standing there, and I'm just like, "Who are you here for?" And he's just like, "Oh, I'm here for such and such." I was like, "Oh, they're not home, bro. They're at work." And he's just like, "Really?" I'm like, "Officer, last name. Do you think I, of all people, would ever lie to you?" And he's just like, "Fuck you." Oh, I must have my last name. Woo! He said, "Fuck you, my last name. I know that." Da-da-da-da. And I was like, "Listen, he's not here." I said, "You don't have a warrant, so we both know you're not coming in here. But he really ain't here. If he was here, I'd just go get him." And he ended up harassing him in his workplace. But
Yeah, actually, when I posted this originally, it had my fucking first and last name, and I was like, nope, redoing that.
yikes, partner.
Yeah. Luckily, it had 0 views or anything, so like no one saw it.
Yeah.
I fixed it. Instead of Nicholas this, it is fucking the Top Kick Podcast is the name of the person posting the.
There we go.
But
Much better.
Here's why I don't get in fights anymore.
I got it on me.
Always got it on me.
I don't get in fights anymore because I got it on me, but also because I know other people can fight, and like the last thing I want to do is like fight for my life over some bullshit. So like that's the thing. It's all fun and games until someone gets shot over a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And that like I reserve fights for friends and family. You know, like if it's really that deep, we can fight, we can box. But if I don't know you like that, I'm liable to shoot your bitch ass. It's
like I can fight, not as well as Max, but I can fight pretty well. And honestly, I just don't want to. If it comes to the part where we're gonna throw hands, and I say this at work all the time, you best hope that you're a faster runner than I am at drawing.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing too, is like if the pistol comes out, I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
I'm not pulling my pistol out of the holster unless I'm ready to empty that bitch in your chest.
And like that shit is fucking cocked and locked. Like you gotta
chamber safety off. Go fuck
you got about 1.5 seconds to get out of my line of sight.
Yeah. You might be able to turn sideways. I might shoot you in your side.
And I'm a really good shot, so I'm not gonna miss.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm an R8 shot too. So I'm not as good as Nick because I haven't been around guns that long. But
guns my whole life.
I want my fucking upper,
much.
by the way. I want that bitch now.
Never.
Fuck off. It's 300. I don't know if I said this on the podcast. 300 blackout, 10.5.
I think we
upper.
did. We might have talked about it last time. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember if we did, but if we didn't, if we did, suck my dick. I'm getting a new upper and I'm fucking sized. But I am gonna get a suppressor for that motherfucker. You know, have you been to United, by the way? I've been meaning to ask you.
I think so. Maybe.
In Rockville.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
Apparently,
much, but I think I stopped in.
Apparently, they sell suppressors up there. And then there's another spot that my boss was telling me about that it has a class 3 or class. Yeah, I think it's class 3 that sells suppressors and shit. But I want a subsonic build for that.
And we gotta fucking hit up the machine gun nest and go shoot some full autos.
Yeah, fuck yeah, we do, Carl.
They have a full auto MP5 there for rental.
Do they really?
They do.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm more interested in the M16 or M4 personally, just because I've always wanted to shoot one. But I'd be down for some MP5.
I think they probably have them. The guy said they've got a bunch of shit for rental. I'm like, yo.
I think it's on their website because I've looked at there before and I could never get anyone to go with me.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm always down. I mean, in a
a guy
perfect world, I get a class 7 and then but you know.
A guy from work fucking Snapchat me. He's like, just got to shoot a full auto MP5. I'm gonna be rock hard all fucking day. I'm like, yes.
Let's fucking go. Yeah, I'd love to shoot MP5 just for it's like I feel like it's like a shooting a full auto is like the proper indoctrination into firearms.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
like even I've never shot full auto.
Yeah, and you've been doing this shit your whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I'd like to get a FFL. We should look into that at some point.
Yeah.
So we could just have it and not have to worry about anything. Like
sell tannerite out of my house.
In literally any state but this one. Yeah, in my fucking on a fucking, back road in East Narnia, fucking wherever. Smoothie.
Smoothies.
But
Oh, and you're gonna like the fucking last episode. I gotta figure out how to show it to you.
oh god, is it like you talking about
The New Hampshire episode.
oh yeah, that was a banger, man. That was a
Yeah.
good episode. That was a good one. I'm actually really excited for that one to release too. I
Me
think that's
too.
actually going to be a really good episode.
Especially because like my aunt Lynn, she said she'll listen, and she's
boy.
like ready to. She wants to listen to that one. I'm like, well,
I think I was actually pretty tame that episode.
that one
For the
was
most
like
part.
our most tame one we've recorded.
Yeah, I think I was pretty tame. I don't think we were talking about like eating ass and all that crazy shit.
No, and I told her I was like, it is super vulgar,
Oh, yeah, it's really
Like-
raunchy. Yeah.
like bad.
Yeah, I mean, if she wants to, that's cool. I
Yeah.
think she'll agree and see the value that I got out of that trip and my experience with her as well. So
Mhm.
I think that'll be cool. Yeah, that was a good one, man. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm actually
And it
really
inspired
really
me.
happy with that one.
She inspired me a little bit too. So I would really like I think it would be really cool. We talked about dream jobs in another episode. I think it would be really cool, like, to just do like a brief documentary about them because they're interesting as hell.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, it would be just cool if you could just like do like a 30, just like for a weekend, just like stay with them for a weekend and do a documentary about whatever it is they do. You know, that would be
Yeah.
really interesting, I think. But maybe we'll do that when we go and shoot some bears.
Bears.
Bears. I was watching. Did I tell you I was watching videos of people bear hunting?
Yeah.
I was watching some videos, and I don't know if I told you this, but I'm thinking 6'5" Creed is
Yeah,
gonna
that
be my hunting.
you were saying that you were thinking about that next.
Because I was watching some footage of some people shooting some bears with some 6'5" Creed, and these are black bears, and they're probably 400 pounds or less, which most black bears are. I think they can get up to like 650, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think like 650 is gonna be like a big black bear, but they do.
Yeah, well, and I was gonna say, listen, if I see a black bear that's 650, I'm probably just gonna empty the clip. I'm gonna just dump it and be done, you know. But yeah, the 6'5" was doing a pretty solid job of dropping some fucking bears. I was very, very impressed, I must say. But anyways, I think a 6'5" would be good for deer as well because it wouldn't like totally maim a deer. I mean, it'd fuck a deer up, but it wouldn't like totally maim it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that'd be fucking sick. We'll record our hunt. Me lugging a big ass fucking AR-10 around with some game load in it. Oh man. Let's see, what else do we want to talk about? I have some notes here. How long do you think you could go without talking?
A long time.
Like without speaking any English to anyone? Like your bills are paid, right? You don't have to work, so it's not like going to interfere. Or you can work without, you know what I mean? Like that wouldn't
Right.
interfere. How long do you think you go without saying a word to another human being?
Probably multiple days.
Multiple days. Okay. You were saying a long time, like
Yeah.
I'm thinking like months, years.
Oh no, I might be able to go like months because I'm an introvert and like talking's not really my thing anyways. So like there's a good chance that I could go a long time without another person hearing me speak.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I can make it past 48 hours.
I don't think you could either.
Fuck off. I just love hearing the sound of my voice. No, like I don't know. I can't shut the fuck up. And I'm not even
mean-
like that extroverted. I just like to talk.
I am more likely to talk if there's other people around. Like my ex and I, if we would just be hanging out, I would just say random shit because it was quiet for too long.
Right.
But that was more of the like because there's a couple people in the room not talking. Like that's weird.
Right. Right.
But
Break the awkward silence.
yeah, but like I could definitely easily go quite a while without talking.
Yeah, I don't think I could go that long. I don't know. I just like to talk to people. I like to fucking talk. The people I care about, at least. Like I'd like to talk to. You know, this fucking girl is just blowing my shit up right now. So, but yeah, I was like thinking about it the other day. I was like, how long could I go? And like my boss said the same thing. He's like, I don't even think you go that long. I'm like, yo, fuck you. Like I don't know. I feel like as I get older, I care more about people. Does that make sense? And I'm more like interested in people. So like the people I deal with at work, for example, if I like know you a little bit, like I'm more likely to like small talk with you, like how's your day going, blah blah blah. What have you been up to? You got any plans this weekend? Like the Geico adjuster that is a fucking dime piece that comes to our shop. I'll like shoot the shit. I mean, I want to fuck her, but like also I'll shoot the shit with her because she's a cool person. But like,
See,
yeah,
I only get the chance to talk with pretty much you, my dad, and the guys at work. And like some of the guys at work are cool and all right, but I don't give a fuck about what they've got going on. They don't give a fuck about what I've got going on. Like,
damn.
like I'm friends with one. He lives fucking 10, 15 minutes down the road, and he's talking about like this golf cart that he fixed up and shit. And I was just like, I don't fucking care. Like
Yeah,
like go ahead and talk, like go off, but like I don't care.
yeah. No, I would definitely say like I don't know. I would definitely say like I think it would be more difficult um if like I was if you okay, so if I could do my job without talking, I still think it would be hard because I like to actually talk to the guys I work with.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not so much like the survival aspect, it's the need for like human interaction that I require. I don't know. But I was thinking about that one. And then I got some would you rathers. Are you down for a few of those?
Sure. We are
Okay.
coming up. We're at about 50 minutes right now, so we're getting towards the end.
Okay, cool. Okay. Would you rather Oh my god. I don't even know what that is. That's some fucking
I don't even know what that.
All right, would you rather fight a kangaroo or a badger?
Oh, that is tough. Badgers are fucking vicious as fuck, but kangaroos are like all muscle.
I'll beat the fuck out of a kangaroo.
Oh no, you won't.
I will fucking beat the fuck out of a kangaroo.
Kangaroos are so fucking metal. They will just sit in the water with their head above water, and when people come close to them, they'll just drown them.
I could kill a fucking kangaroo with my bare hands. If you
No.
put me in the octagon, no, fuck you.
No
If you
shot.
put me in the fucking
Absolutely
octagon, no
no
way.
shot.
Listen, you put me in the octagon with a fucking kangaroo, I will fucking murder that kangaroo in 5 minutes or less. Guaranteed. 100%. I'm taking the kangaroo to the fucking ground, and I'm gonna fucking sit on his chest and snap its fucking neck. I'm gonna turn that kangaroo into the Exorcist.
How
And then I'm
strong?
gonna get up and give me my fucking some big titty blonde bitch is gonna put a fucking champion belt on my shit, and it's gonna hang on my mantle right next to the black bear that I'm finna kill.
Let's see.
I will kill the fuck out of a kangaroo. I ain't scared of no goddamn kangaroo. What do you think? You think you could kill a kangaroo?
I don't, because like I know how strong kangaroo are.
I don't give a fuck how strong you are. It's technique, bro. We know you know this just as well as I do. There's some meatheads that get their ass whooped by motherfuckers that look just like
True,
me.
but they're like natural. They've got animal instinct. Like they will go tail, fucking fists,
I will
legs.
fucking
Like you
put
will
a
get
kangaroo in a heel hook.
fucked.
I will put a kangaroo in a fucking heel hook. I will kick a kangaroo in the ball sack. I don't give a damn.
Kangaroos are so fucking strong, but I
Dude.
might still pick a kangaroo over badger because badgers are fucking vicious.
How big are badgers? I don't even know how big they are.
I want to say like this big-ish, maybe.
I guess the question for me
Maybe a
would
little
be
bigger.
like, for a badger, right? Is like, okay, no, we're both retarded. Badgers are like, the heaviest they get is like 35 pounds.
Yeah, so I was right. Like this big.
I don't know. Do they have like claws?
Yeah, they got claws and teeth.
Talons? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Are they fast? They're probably pretty fast, huh?
They're probably pretty fast, and they're the only thing. Like most things, will see a porcupine and not go anywhere fucking near it. Like even lions.
Badgers will
And
just fuck with them.
Badgers just don't fucking care.
Yeah.
They'll go dick hard fucking in
Just-
there,
yeah.
come out with
Leroy.
needles all over the place, and
Yeah.
just keep on getting it.
Yeah. Nah. See. Yeah. Probably. I think a kangaroo is the move on that one. I think I'll beat the fuck out of a kangaroo. I really do. And like I feel like I might be a little bruised up. I might have a broken nose. Like I'm not saying I'm gonna get out scot free.
So, if it kicks you, you're dead. A kangaroo's kick is 850 psi.
So that's great. I can check a kick.
They can jump up to 30 feet in the air.
Okay.
The talons on their feet are razor sharp.
Yup. I'll still beat the fuck out of a kangaroo.
I don't think you will.
I will fuck a kangaroo up. I'll beat the fuck out of a kangaroo in a cage, right? In a standard UFC octagon.
So male kangaroos legitimately box. Like they fight, they like box each other.
I've actually seen videos of kangaroos having hands. But dude, if you're trying to tell me, I probably crack a kangaroo once in his shit and he'll get woozy and then I'll just bow. I'm going for those legs. Like the first thing I'm doing for kangaroo, I'm going for the legs. I'm taking his legs out.
I don't know.
Dude, they got little fucking bitch legs, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
No, they don't. They're like
Yeah, they
all
fucking
legs.
do. Yo, come on, bro. You're capping.
If you can kick 850 psi, like you've probably got some badass legs.
Okay, a Muay Thai roundhouse attributes 1,400 to 2,300 pounds. PSI.
Really?
Yeah. I ain't scared of. I'll shatter. Dude, I could check that kick. I could check that fucking kick and eat it. Eat it. I've seen. First of all, there are Muay Thai guys that can kick baseball bats in half, like fucking badasses, right? And I'm not fucking with those guys. Okay, but I'm just saying, if I get a free shot on a kangaroo's leg, right, unchecked, just right to the side where the knee is, I'm taking that bitch home with me, and it's gonna hit the ground, and I'm gonna fucking drop on it with bows and just start dropping bows on its face.
I don't know. Maybe if you're lucky, but if this thing gets like one hit on you, I think you're fucked.
Maybe, dude, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like I move in such a way that I could, like, slip and just get in, get out. You know what I mean? Do the Sugar Sean where I'm just in and out.
Plus,
you know what I mean?
There's so much you gotta watch out for them. The tail, legs, arms, like, they come at you from, like, multiple angles at once.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm better off with a kangaroo. I still think I'll fuck a kangaroo up. I'm not saying I'd be unscarred. A kangaroo, I mean, it would be a hard-fought win, but I would fuck a kangaroo up. I guarantee that.
This fucking thing says kangaroos can be friendly. I ain't going nowhere near a fucking kangaroo.
Yeah, kangaroos be fast as shit, though, boy.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, dude, they're not even my weight. They're not in my bracket, bro. The heaviest a kangaroo gets is 150 pounds, bro. 185. 185. You're not even in my bracket.
Just because you're fat doesn't mean you can fight a kangaroo.
Hey, bro, listen, like, a solid pound of that is dick. And yeah, I'm not jerking off the whole week before. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of fucking tests flowing through my veins. Okay, I'm gonna take my fucking Flintstones gummies. I'm gonna wrap my hands and I'm going to beat the fucking brakes off a kangaroo. Stand.
Wonder if there's a fucking video of a kangaroo drowning someone.
Okay. All right, we need to. I want to get this next one in because this is a good one. Would you rather have your name tattooed on your forehead or have no teeth?
Would I be allowed to get dentures?
No. Nope. No teeth substitutions. It's a good one. I know where I'm at.
Probably a name on my forehead.
Yeah. Yep. 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Because, like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I might be able to pull that off a little bit.
I mean, like, I've got kind of a nice smile, and, like...
Yeah, that's the moneymaker.
Ain't about not having teeth. Like, fuck up talking, and I'm very big on enunciation. Like, everything I eat requires me to, like, rip and tear. Fucking, like, I got...
You only eat meat, basically.
Yeah, gotta have teeth.
Okay, that was kind of an easier one, but I think that's a good question. Let me ask you this. Oh, that's just fucking retarded. That's an easy one. Would you rather eat a wet loaf of bread or drink a pint of blended fish?
Wet loaf of bread.
Really?
Yep. I don't eat seafood, so I'm certainly not gonna.
Fucking liberal. Fucking liberal. Would you rather? Oh, this is a good one. Would you rather live in a world where you dance instead of walk, or sing instead of talk? So everywhere you're going, you're dancing, and every time you open your mouth, you're singing.
And it's everyone.
Everyone, yourself included.
Dancing.
Really?
The singing would get annoying. Especially, it also doesn't specify singing well.
Yeah, no, for sure. But also dancing well, and you don't think dancing would get annoying?
I mean, I don't have to generally I don't have to hear people dancing. Like my ex
Mm,
was a dancer, she taught dance and everything, so she was dancing all the time. Like I'm very accustomed to being around that.
you imagine working a construction site, a bunch of guys with fucking Timbs on.
That would be hilarious.
You just hear cluck, 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 just fucking to the beat, and that just there's fucking dirt everywhere from caked in people's shit.
That would be great.
Oh my god. Ooh. Good one. Would you rather accidentally send a dick pic to your dad or your boss?
My boss, I think.
Really?
Yeah, because I think that would be funny. And my dad, it would just be weird.
Yeah, you have a big cock too, so that
And
doesn't
plus,
count.
I'm gonna fuck my boss's daughter anyways. So
Allegedly. Nah, you're gonna hook up with Discord girl. Stop capping.
I wish
Oh,
if she
that's so
didn't
retarded.
live 3,000 miles away.
Yeah. If you're listening to this, fly to Maryland. We'll simp for you in real life. It's gonna be awesome.
You can go for a ride on my motorcycle.
Yeah, it's not the only thing you go for a ride on. Would you rather walk in on your parents having sex or have them walk in on you having sex?
I think I'd rather have them walk in on me. Because
yeah?
I don't feel the shame on that. Like, I don't feel shame about sexual things. But it would be really weird to see my parents fucking.
You don't think if like you're like it would be weird for you, like you're just like just nuts deep, like just the nuts hanging out, and you're like
Nah.
you're just finna come, and your parents come in. Hey Nick, quick question for you. Like you don't think that
I-
would?
To be fair, Jake has walked in on me fucking before. And
Yeah,
that,
bro.
that didn't get weird.
Nah, bro, but that's different as fuck. It like, dude, I've been inside a girl, and one of my homeboys just come downstairs and high five me. Like it's not that deep to me. It's really not. The homeboys is not that deep to me.
Like, I walked upstairs and heard my aunt and her boyfriend going once, and I was like, all right, going back downstairs. Like, so I was trying to get a drink of water or something, and I was immediately, whoop, back down.
Sheesh. That is fun. Ooh. Would you rather find the love of your life or $1 million?
The love of my life.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nicholas.
Like, I make money. I can't make that.
Hey, bro, I'm trying to get rich.
I don't get rich anyways.
That's a good point. You fucking cuck. All right. Let's see. I think I got one more.
Hurt my rib at work today.
Oh yeah. Probably when you were laying down getting fucked.
I fucking, like, went to get some of the stone with the shovel, and I fucking stuffed it in, and I guess I tried to grab too much stone, and just all of a sudden my rib just shooting pain. I was like, oh no, it's happening.
All right, here we go. Would you rather smell like cheese that's been left out in the sun or a hamster cage that hasn't been cleaned?
That's a tough one. Having had hamsters,
They are
They-
disgusting little creatures, aren't they?
they fucking stink. They're rancid. Cheese out in the sun or a hamster? Oh god.
That's a good
I think I gotta go with the cheese.
one. Really? Explain your logic on that one. Lay that out for me.
I mean, like, in general, things like cheese and shit, the smell will eventually go away. If it's out for a extended period of time, the smell will dissipate.
No. This is no. You're capping right now. We know damn well that it doesn't just go away. This is a permanent thing.
I don't know. And I don't mean, like, the smell on you, but, like, cheese, I feel like smells better than a hamster. Because, like, trust me, I had a hamster in our bedroom once, and it was fucking terrible. Like, I had to take it out of the bedroom and put it in the hallway. And, like, keep in mind, I had 4 cats, so I put a hamster cage out in the hallway with 4 cats rather than smelling it. Now, it was up on, like, a table, so it's not like the cats could directly fuck with it, but they would jump up on it and shit, because they're cats.
Yeah, I think actually, you know what? I think you're onto something there.
Yeah. Hamsters
notice
be rancid.
Oh, this is a funny one. Would you rather clog the toilet on a first date or the first day at a new job? And I'm going to tell you why it's the first day at a new job.
Yeah, 100% first day at a new job. Like,
Dude, and it's not even that I'm like ashamed of like clogging a toilet. I mean, literally that happens. Like, I don't know, whatever it is, what it is, but like A new job, dude. First day, you blow that bitch sky high, right? Like you had some Italian the night before. Your shit is rocking in there, and then you go to flush, and that thing says negative, homie. I'm finna chill right here, right? You walk. Literally, first thing you do, wipe your ass. You walk straight up to the boss. You say, "Shitter's full," and just keep on getting it in one swift motion. And you just, it is what you own that shit. Have a good day.
I've definitely clogged the toilet at work before. I don't know if it was the first day, but it's either a kind of thing that you either had to just leave, or if there was like a plunger, you could fix that shit yourself.
Okay.
But generally, you're the person there that, like, even if it was clogged, like, you'd have to come back and fix it because, like, you work there.
Did I ever tell you the story of how that one girl quit on her first day or her second day?
Yes.
Yup. Should I tell? Have I told that story in the podcast? Or did I just tell
you
that
have
story?
not.
Okay, I'm gonna tell it real quick and then we can end because this is just while I'm thinking about it. So I used to work at a major chain body shop in North America. It's pretty well known, and we had a little bit of a turnover. The car business always has a turnover, but specifically the shop, we had a turnover for customer service representatives. So we had one main one who's Taylor. She still actually works for that company she's gotten raises and promotions since then. Taylor's awesome. I love Taylor. And she had left for a while and then came back. But when she left in the interim, we had a bunch of different ones. So we had one girl that like her pussy stank really bad and it was like a thing. And my boss had to have a conversation and it was hilarious.
That's funny.
And then we had this other lady, this pregnant lady. This lady comes in and I sit at the front desk. So if you imagine when you walk in, in the corner, there's sort of a half circle or like a quarter of a circle in the corner where the front desk is. There's two computers, the front, the customer service rep, and then there's me. So we're sitting up there, whatever. And I had this boss at the time, this guy, Gary. He was a fucking prick. But like he would just say things and just didn't give a fuck, right? So he's like running around doing his thing. I'm trying to do my job, bing, bop, boop, whatever. This girl gets up, goes to the shitter. Don't pay it any mind. I'm da-da-da-da-da, watching the phones, blah, 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 doing my shit. She gets out, sits back down. No big deal, right? So then she looks at me and says, "Hey, I'm going to go to lunch. I'll see you later." And I was just like, "You don't have to tell me that, but okay, bye." And she gets in her car and goes to lunch.
God.
So at this point, I start to hear running water. And not running water in the sense of like a sink being left on, like water that is cascading down a hard surface, right? And I'm like, what the fuck is that? I said, "Gary, do you hear that?" Because I heard him in the office next to me. And he says, "Hear what, buddy?" And he walks around the corner from the back part of the office, and there is water with turds flowing out into the lobby. Right? Okay. He goes, "Whoa, what the fuck?" And without missing a beat, he turns to me and says, "Go get a bucket. You got to clean this up." And I was like, God damn it. So we shut the water off. We clean up the shit water. And I'm mad as fuck at this point. I'm furious. And it's been like an hour and a half since Shorty went to lunch. And I was like, this fucking bitch. I said, I know it was her because she just got out of the shitter 10 minutes and then went to lunch. So Gary's like, "How long has she been at lunch?" And I was like, "I don't know, like an hour and a half." So Gary starts calling her on her cell phone. She doesn't pick the phone up. This chick clogged the shitter, knew it was going to overflow, and rolled the fuck out. Never came back. Never got her shit. Never got her phone charger, her water bottle, nothing. Rolled the fuck out. Never came back.
What if this is just something she does? Like, what if she just gets hired places, fucks their shit up, and dips?
And rolls out. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't fucking believe it. Oh my god, dude. I was no fucking good.
I'm gonna start applying to places just so I can clog their toilet.
Clog their shitter. Dude, that's what you gotta do if you ever own your own business, get like a part-time job and just like take upper deckers in their toilets and roll the fuck out. Oh my god. All right, you ready to close this bitch up?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Rock and roll. All right, so thank you guys so much for listening. This was another splendiferous episode of the Top Keg Podcast. Of course, my name is Max, the one and the only. Of course, was joined by my good friend Nick. And thank you guys so much for listening. We'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah, and go ahead and like and share us from, I think we're on Spotify, Apple Podcast, all the major podcast channels we should be on now.
Wherever you get your podcasts.
Yeah, so go ahead and share us to a friend, an enemy, a frenemy.
Yeah, yep.
Whoever.
Oh, and as always, we're your stepdaughter's favorite podcast.
All right, have a good one, guys. Stop.